I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.
Yeah. You on this one, man. It started to seem like the game orchestrated this beef. Game was going hard doing interviews, and in the interview he said, "I'm not promoting my album. I came here to talk about Meek Mill." Game went hard for about a strong week with promotion, and he really wasn't talking about the album like that. He was talking about Meek Mill, Khloe Kardashian. It seems like one big media spin. And for him to sell what he sell under 20,000 copies, it wasn't high. It was a hell of a low number. After the album sales came out for the first couple weeks, where's the game? If you still pissed about it, still be pissed. As we all know, the game said he recorded a diss record for Meek Mill after Meek Mill reportedly snitched on him to Sean Kingston and police officers, saying that the game had something to do with Sean Kingston getting robbed at a club where Meek Mill, Sean Kingston, and the game were all at. Meek got pissed at Sean Kingston for lying. Him and Game talked about it. Game clicked Sean Kingston and Meek Mill on the phone together. He said, "Both y'all niggas lying. I'm going to sleep." All right? In the midst of that, Game said he made a diss record about Meek Mill, held on to it for months, but dropped it on one random night in Miami when he got drunk. He dissed Meek when he got on the mic and was like, "Look, I'm going to go ahead and drop this diss record." To me, that sounds too coincidental. It sounded like Game was doing all this for publicity. Because if you're really mad about something, you're going to speak on it then. That's just my opinion on that. All right? Meek was like, "Look, I thought the Game diss was a weak move when I was in L.A. for 3 months." Meek acknowledges that, look, Game, when all this stuff really happened after the club that night, for weeks later, I was in L.A. for months with Nicki. I was in L.A. Why not hit me up man to man? Let's talk about it instead of going and making a diss record behind my back, dissing me in clubs. Just come talk to me. That would have been the man move. And I agree with Meek Mill on that 100% of the way. But to give Game credit, if he thought he was a snitch, he probably wasn't no more talking after that. So I can see both ends of that. I only made a diss record to Game because O'Malley FaceTimed me. He told me he and Beans were in the studio, pull up. He was like, "Look, Game coming for your character. We got to do something." Meek was like, "That wasn't even my diss record. That was a collective thing. I just hopped on it. I'm the third verse. If I'm really going to make a diss record about somebody, I'm not going to be the third verse." I don't know. I still beg to differ about that, Meek. You still hopped on that record. To me, you knew you the biggest rapper in the world, or at least out of those three people. You know you bigger than both of them right now. You knew what was going to come out of that. You knew they would say that was a Meek Mill diss record. You promoted the record. That's your diss record, bro. You got to understand your position. Understand that people ain't finna say it's an O'Malley diss record. People ain't finna say it's a Beanie Siegel diss record. They going to say it's a Meek Mill diss record with Beanie Siegel on it because you was the one beefing with Game. Y'all the big artists, not Beanie Siegel right now, or O'Malley, of course. So I disagree there. The issue with Game was that he called me a rat. You trying to destroy my name? I get it. That's why he said he responded. Not because Game was having fun on social media, but because he called Meek a rat. You trying to destroy that man's character. That's what Meek Mill was saying. I get it. I get that 100%. I understand why Meek Mill responded. With the rap, just own up to the diss record. Say it was your record. I get it. You had every right. Also, something that stood out to me was Meek said this: "I can't be online talking about Black Lives Matter then go back and forth with Game about violence. Niggas look suspect. What I've been preaching in my blogs for quite some time. Y'all rappers claim y'all about that violent life. Then y'all go say your Black Lives Matter. When in all actuality, y'all rapping about Black Lives not mattering. It confuses the hell out of me. And I like Meek's stance on that. I really respect that wholeheartedly. What y'all want me to do next? Y'all want me to get in the whack? 50 Cent, somebody that Game and Meek have a lot of history with. Hey, first and foremost, I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I would love if you watch other videos while you're on my YouTube channel. Now, while you're here, people ask me all the time, how can you support Mr. Taliaferro? Well, if you want to support me in my future endeavors, the first thing I want you to do is subscribe to my channel. If you subscribe to my channel, you get all my content first. Your subscribe goes a long way. I get to understand my demographics, understand who's supporting me, who got something out this video. So first things first, a subscribe will go a long ways. Next, if you really rock with me, donate $1 to my GoFundMe. I have a GoFundMe link in the description. If you really want to support me, just $1. Showing me $1 and some good wishes will go a long way. If you want to support me and you want to help me with my travels, I got a lot of things coming up, but I got to get them travel fees there. I got to find a way to get there. So that can help me financially if you really want to go there. Also, a word of encouragement. Thank you. Whatever it is, talk to me in my comment box below. Comment on this video, like, subscribe, do whatever you got to do this video. I gotta thank you for your time. I don't take it for granted. My name is Mr. Telefero. Now, if you subscribe, help, donate, do whatever, you can see more videos like this, more new exclusive content. I got a lot on the way. Trust me. Thank you. It's Mr. Telefero.com.